You know, one of the things I like about Supernatural is it's a show that I thoroughly enjoyed back when I was just a regular super atheist and also was God. Oh God, why didn't I stop the camera to fart? You know what? I'll stop the camera for the next fart. I didn't say anything of value. I could have just redone the video with no fart, but hey man, we are who we are. Ah, so much mold down here. It's crazy. Just got to get through it a few more days though. So, here's the thing that impressed me about Supernatural. Back when I was just a regular atheist, didn't believe in any kind of actual supernatural fudge. I'd always think, man, what a nice universe I actually live in, because that universe that the Winchesters live in, that shit is fucking depressing. I think about this, and like, it's so high stakes, right? But even if you get the best possible outcome in the supernatural universe, man, this fucking hair. Even if you get the best possible outcome, heaven, it's so horrible. They show Bobby Singer in heaven, and he's basically just sitting around in a shitty, ramshackle shack, drinking a beer, looking all fucking depressed, and it's like, that is fucking brutal. An eternity of that? What a terrible universe to fucking live in. And that's your best case scenario. Being bored out of your motherfucking mind for eternity. And even that's not guaranteed, because the angels are getting killed off. God's not making more angels. The angels power heaven. And so there is a very real possibility that so many angels will get killed that all of the souls in heaven will just fall back down to earth as ghosts. I can't, like, the existential depression that I would have if I lived in the Winchester universe, I wouldn't be able to fight monsters. I'd be like, fuck, man, I gotta lay in bed and sip some beer. Man, I can't deal with stuff like just living in this universe. It's too much for me. Oh, now I mean that's as an atheist. Now, as God Almighty Himself, I get the same joy watching Supernatural that most people would get watching King of Queens. Like, I used to wonder, like, why do people like King of Queens? Like, why is this funny? Why do people like this show? And it's because it's fun to watch somebody be a dumbass sack of shit and get immediate comeuppance for it, right? So, like, watching this god of the supernatural universe just essentially be bad at being God. It's I love it. Just like it's the same kind of joy I get watching like Rick Sanchez or even Doctor Who. Just a powerful being being kind of a dipshit. you know? It's the kind of thing God likes to watch, just for the same reason that people like watching King of Queens. I'm a very relatable deity. Really, I'm thinking about it. This universe that we do live in, it's kind of no stakes, really. I mean, yeah, sure, for those sin archetypes, they've got a real, like, super good and super bad outcome. And, they gotta, like, make the right choice. But for most people, they just go through their life and are assigned to their appropriate afterlife, and they love it. And so, sinners eventually expire. But they still love their afterlife. It kills them, but they love it to death. It's kind of no stakes. Like, you're a good person, you want that purpose, that meaning, that shit, you get it. You just want your fucking treats, so you get it. It's a great universe to live in. Yeah, I'm just saying. That the fictional god of the supernatural universe is a lot less competent of the real god of the real creation. That's all I'm saying. I like it. I liked the show as an atheist. I like the show as God. Although I'm still an atheist, there are no gods before me. Anyway, better get ready for work and all that shit. Have a nice day.